met was around the Monday, the long weekend. But I feel it's been ages since I saw all of you. So, because your association is very, very special to me. So we'll do a couple of things, primarily the study of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is session 8, I believe, correct? Session 8 for which story are we studying from the Bhagavatam? Who knows? Yes, Avni?
The story of Sati, Daksha, and Shiva.
Perfect. And so we'll continue that, but like we always do, we'll chant one round of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra together, and then we will study the story, and then we'll also recite the 21 verses. And I have a group activity for you today. Who all like group activity? Anyone likes group activities in small 3-4 groups? Anyone? Yay, nay? Okay, Ishan likes it. I see most of your cameras are off. Please turn them on unless you're on a camera fast. Please turn your cameras on so I can see you and I can talk to the person. I see Atharv has also joined. Naina has joined. Vinayak, Viraj have joined. Thank you. And I see Vedanta has also joined. Okay, so please bring your japa bag and your japa beads. We'll chant together. Is that okay? All of you, I believe, already have it next to you. So let's take our japa mala and pray to Lord Krishna so that we can sincerely chant. Okay? Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschala Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Everyone can join. Let's do together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Ram, Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna, Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, dear friends, thank you so much for taking out your most valuable time. Somehow my screen camera, my laptop camera is not working, so I joined through the mobile to turn on my camera. And I request all of you to please also turn on yours if possible. That really helps to have a more meaningful and engaging discussion. I see Ishan, Navni, Lakshay, and Vinita. Thank you for keeping your camera on. Others also, I'm humbly requesting you, please, if you can, that will be very nice. Oh, Beyonto, very bold. And I see Shreya has also turned on. Thank you. How is everyone today? Atar has also joined. Where are you, Atar? In this space?
I'm at my house.
You're at home? Somehow your picture is a little bit blurry. Some lightning or something might need to be adjusted. Oh yeah, that's better. Very well, Vedant. Good to see you again. Yesterday I met Vedant in person. We had a program at his wonderful house. We did a lot of amazing kirtan, dancing, and discussions from Bhagavatam, and of course, nice prasad. Thank you. I was very, very pleased to see all of you face to face.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Mishti and Ethereal have also joined. Karina has also joined. Thank you. So, like last time, we will study the 21 verses. Okay? Is everyone in a position to speak a verse? Hmm? How many of you are reciting the 21 verses daily? Okay. How many of you are reciting almost daily? Okay. How many of you have memorized the 21 verses? How many of you memorized 10 verses out of that list? Okay. See, last time you all said that you would like to memorize, right? See, time is flying. It's been 2 weeks since then. And our goal was what? What was our goal? Or what is our goal? Who knows? Anyone knows? To memorize the 21 verses? How many? What was our goal?
I think it was before the Damodar month started, like Kartik month before then.
Yes. And when is that? October 8th. So we have about 3 weeks left, a little more than 3 weeks. But still, there is time. Now, 21 days. Now it's a little bit hard. But these are not 21 fresh verses. These are 21 verses which we have studied many, many times. Okay. So let's do that again. And I humbly request you to please do it. And when you do it, you mark your presence in here. Does everyone, all of you have access to this here? Through your phone or through your parents' phone. It doesn't necessarily need to be yours. If you don't have a phone, that's fine. But either through your parent or through yours, I would humbly request that some of you are doing it regularly, but there are about 17 people on the call, and I see only like 4 or 5 average votes a day. So I humbly request all of you to please, check the box. So like today is 14th. So today we'll check the box together. I can't check it for you. I can only check it for myself. Okay? So we'll recite the 21 verses together. And together means one will speak, right, on unmute mode, and rest are also reciting, right, but in the mute mode, because if all of us do it together, like parallelly, then it won't, nothing will be audible. It will be confused. Okay, so let me assign you numbers. Everyone in a position? Everyone wants to take part to recite one verse? Anyone wants to opt out? I think Karina said she won't be able to speak for a while. Okay. Okay, I'll give you numbers, huh? You remember your number. Is that okay? Like we did last time, so it goes in very smooth fashion. Fair? Ishan, 1, Avni, 2, Nita, 3, Beyonto, 4, Atar, 5, Vedant, 6, Navya, 7, Laksha, 8, Shreya, 9, Ovi, 10, Viraj, 11, Naina, 12, Vinayak, 12. Naina, what number I gave you? 11? Can you hear me?
I think he gave me 12.
Viraj, what I gave you? Guys, you have to remember and participate.
You gave me number 11.
Okay. 11. So Naina is 12, Binayak 13. Karina, do you want to recite the verse? Okay, Karina cannot speak, I guess. So Mishti, 14, and Ethereal, 15. Aparna Mataji's daughter, please, if you are participating, rename yourself, and are you in a position to speak? Okay. Okay. So let's get started, and I'll cover the rest. Okay? Everyone knows what we are doing? Okay? Everyone knows what we are doing?
Yes,
Give a
Prabhu.
thumbs up.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
let's begin. Yeah. You have to remember your number and go in a smooth fashion. Okay? Let's see if we can do it without break.
Dhritarashtra
And just
Uvacha.
1 second. You'll speak the number also, because remembering the number also is quite important. So you'll say 1.1, then the verse.
Okay.
And
1.1.
others, and keep in mind others, while one person is speaking, you keep reciting like with them. And when your turn comes to unmute, you unmute, rest, stay mute, and keep reciting. Please, let's,
Again, Prabhuji.
please.
1.1. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Mamaka Pandavastreva Kimma Kurvata Sanjaya. 2.14 Matra Sparshasta Konteya Shitoshna Sakadukada Agama Paino Nityas Tamsitek Shashwabharata.
3.27 Prakriti-kriyamanaani punyaikarmani sarvasha ankara vimudatma kartahanvati manyate.
4.7 Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhuyatanam adharmasya tada manam srijami aham.
5.8 Vidya Vinaya Sampane Brahmane Gavihasani Sunisha Swapakacha Pandita Samatarshana.
6.47 Yoginam api sarvesham mad gatanetar atmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yuktatamo mata.
Who was after Vedant?
Deviation 7.14
देवी एषा गुण्मयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते
Guys, please help me. You have to remember your number and the person before you. Please unmute. Who was it? Shia? Ovi? I don't recall who was it. What was your number, Navya? 7?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Who is 8? Who was assigned number 8? Who was 9? See, that's the issue with keeping your cameras off. Your cameras are off, your audio, I don't know. And it makes it a little bit, confusing. 8, 9, 10. Go ahead. Anyone who has 8, 9, or 10, go ahead. Okay, 11.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Machita mat 10.9. Machita mat kada prana bodhayanta parasparam
No,
katayam.
no, wait. We haven't covered the verses. 8. We just
Oh,
paused it.
do you want me to start from 8, Prabhuji?
Yes, 8.5.
8.5. Antakale च mam eva smaran mukta kalevaram yaprapayati samatpakvam yati nasti yatra samsaya.
Okay, next.
Proji, I'm 13. I could start from
10, are
9.4.
you in a position? 10,
Yes,
I was in
Prabhuji.
between. Yeah.
Patra Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Oh, wait, sorry, 9.26. Patam Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yomi Bhaktya Prayachati Daraham Bhakti Apratam Asnami Prayatatmana.
Next.
Proji, I'm 13. Would you like me to go right now?
Yeah.
Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti mata bhajante mam buddha bhava samavita.
Yes, next. Whose turn was it? Please go ahead. Mr. Ethereal, want to recite?
Sure, Prabhuji. Machita matkata prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Tesam sadhata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te.
Daksha.
तेषामेवानुकम्पर्तं ये अहम् अज्ञाने जं नास्यामि नास्यामि अतं भावस्त ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वतः.
Very nice. Anyone who has not recited and wants to? Okay. Matkarma 1155. Matkarma grin matparamo madbhakta sangha varjita nirvairi sarva bhuteshu yasamameti pandava. 1217. Yo narishyati na dveshti na shochati na kanshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman yasame priyaha. 1322. पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थो हि भुङ्क्ते प्रकृतिजान् गुणान् कारणं गुणसङ्गस्य सदसद्योनिजन्मसु 1426 मां च यो व्यभिचारेण भक्तियोगेन सेवते स गुणान् समतीत्यैतान् ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते 1515 सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिरा ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव विद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम् 1623 यः शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखं न परां गतिम्. Karina, you can recite the last two.
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रेयहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यासनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वं सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचा. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. See, when you do this, it won't take more than 5 minutes. I can promise you. You can watch your clock and do this. And once you do this, all you have to do, come here and then you check this box that, okay, you did for the 14th. Quite simple. Not very hard, right?
Yes, Guruji.
Will everyone do that? So see, 14th, 9/14, which is today, you already recited. See, if you don't do it, what will happen? On October 8th, the verses will change. There'll be a new set of verses. But you will miss chanting these verses for a month, and you might feel left out. Okay, so I'm humbly suggesting you to please, you have still 21 days left. Please try to sincerely recite this regularly, and you'll feel a great positive difference in your life. Okay, so let's begin the Lord Shiva story. And where were we last time? Who recalls? Okay, which canto is it out of the 12 cantos? 2, 4, 8, 12. Which canto? You have to pick one. Canto 2, Canto 4, Canto 8, Canto 12. Which canto? You can show on your fingers. Canto 4. Okay. Some of you got it right. Awesome. And there are multiple chapters. So last time what happened? Sati had already burnt herself because of the issue going on, the father and disrespect, all that. And what did Lord Shiva create? Yes, we want to?
Like a really like large like demon out of his like body.
Yeah. Which part of the body he used to get the
His
demon?
hair and teeth.
Hair and teeth? No, he smashed a hair took his hair, and a demon or like a monster was created to revenge the death of Sati. And his name was, what was the name of that huge monster? Anyone knows? Veerabhadra, right? Veerabhadra. So Veerabhadra and team, they came there, and what happened? Veerabhadra and all his groups came there at the sacrifice. What happened next? Anyone knows? Yes, Ishan.
I mean, I don't think I was there last class, Luigi, but can I make a guess?
Okay.
They started like a big fight, and then Veerabhadra probably killed Daksha.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of details there. First, he knocked off the teeth, right? And and then he used the same tool which is used for animal slaughter. He basically beheaded Daksha, head off, and basically killed him, killed Veerbhadra. And let's read from there. So that's where we paused last time. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. All of you see it? I don't have multiple screens today, so you have to bear with me. So we have read all this in the last reading. Veerbhadra then took the head with great anger and threw it on the southern side. The followers of Lord Shiva devastated all the arrangement. They passed urine, they set fire, and everything. A big festival was arranged, and they just kind of ripped apart everything. They tore off the mustache of Brigu and whatnot. So Everyone was running in fear, and the whole sacrifice was a mess. This brings us to the next chapter, which is chapter 6, Brahma satisfies Lord Shiva. Okay? Like always, those who are in a position to read, please raise your electronic hand, and when your turn comes, when you have read, you can put it down. Okay? You can raise your electronic hands so we can all read. All the priests and other members of the sacrificial assembly and all the demigods having been defeated by the soldiers of Lord Shiva and injured by weapons like tridents, etc., approached Lord Brahma with great fear. So everyone went to Brahmadev. And they offered their obeisance. They began to talk in detail what happened, right? So Lord Brahma and Vishnu had already known that this all happened, that such events occurred in the sacrificial arena of Daksha beforehand. So they did not go to sacrifice. They knew this was like sacrifice number 2. In the first one, if you recall, was Brahma present or absent? This is sacrifice 1 or 2? This is 2. Was Brahma present in the first one? Who can tell me something connected to Brahma which was there in the first one? Who knows something? Yes, Ishan?
I remember when Daksha came in, the only two people who didn't bow down to him were Shiva and Brahma because yeah.
Yes, good. And why was Daksha not offended by Brahma that he didn't get up? He was offended. He took Shiva not getting up as offense. Why not Brahma's not getting up as an offense? Who knows the answer? Navya?
Because Lord Brahma was his father and Shiva wasn't.
Yeah, and Shiva was his like kind of son-in-law. So he was thinking Shiva as his junior and Brahma as his superior. So he didn't mind Brahma not getting up. But in this one, Brahma didn't go up. So because great souls know that the future also, and they don't want to be in such places. So let's read further. Okay. Vinita, Bionto, Avni, and then Navya.
Both Lord Brahma and Vishnu had already known that such events would occur in the sacrificial arena of Daksha, and knowing beforehand they did not go to the sacrifice.
When Lord
Next
Brahma,
also. Go ahead.
when Lord Brahma heard everything from the demigods and the members who had attended the sacrifice, he replied, "You cannot be happy in executing a sacrifice if you blaspheme a great personality and thereby offend his lotus feet. You cannot have happiness in that way."
Okay, let's pause there. Very important verse. See, whatever, bhakti we do, sacrifice we do, if we do offense to devotees of the Lord, this is very clear. Brahmaji is telling, right? You cannot be happy if you blaspheme a great personality. So, in short, we should never blaspheme anyone, especially great souls who are sharing the message of God. Let's read the purport also. Who's next? This purport?
I think that's me, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Lord Brahma explained to the demigods that although Daksha wanted to enjoy the results of fruitive sacrificial activities, it is not possible to enjoy when one offends a great personality like Lord Shiva. It was good for Daksha to have died in the fight because if he had lived, he would have committed such offenses at the lotus feet of great personalities again and again. According to Manu's law, when a person commits murder, punishment is beneficial for him because if he is not killed, he might commit more and more murders and therefore be entangled in his future lives for having killed so many persons. Therefore, the king's punishment of a murderer is appropriate. If those who are extremely offensive are killed by the grace of the Lord, that is good for them. In other words, Lord Brahma explained to the demigods that it was good for Daksha to have been killed.
Any comments there? Is it making sense? So, what's the takeaway? Very important takeaway. What's the takeaway there in this? Yes, Avni?
Basically, like, murderers, like, need to get punished, otherwise then they'll keep on, like, killing more people. So it's good for them and for the rest of the people for them to get punished.
Okay, that's one. What else, Vinita? What's your takeaway?
Well, my hand wasn't raised to answer the question, but basically, he's saying that it was better for Daksha to have been killed, otherwise he would have been entangled like over and over again in offending great personalities.
Thank you. So, in practical our lives, the lesson is that no matter, sometimes we may do very, very big things. Oh, I'm doing this. But if we end up offending devotees or great personalities, one will not be happy. All that sacrifice will be zero. Some people, they love deities. They do arati of deities, they know nice, shringar or dressing up, etc. But they criticize devotees. So it is said that their deity worship is waste, or it's not going to provide them happiness or joy because they are offending the great souls. So we should never offend the great souls. That's a very, very important takeaway. You'll not be happy. You cannot have happiness in this way. You have excluded Lord Shiva from taking part in the sacrificial results, therefore you are all offenders at his lotus feet. And Lord Shiva is Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, is the best amongst devotees. Still, if you go without mental reservations and surrender unto him and fall down at his lotus feet, he will be very pleased. Who are you here? Still, if you go, who are you here? Who knows the answer? Navya? It's not hard. Please try.
The people at the sacrifice.
Yes, and more precisely, the followers of Daksha, right? That's what we read, huh? The priest and other members on the Daksha side, right? And the demigods also, because demigods also. So, in short, the Daksha's team, you can say. Lord Shiva's lotus feet. He'll be pleased. He's Ashutosh. Ashutosh means, anyone knows the meaning? What does Ashutosh mean? Ashutosh means one who is easily pleased. How many of you have that quality of easily pleased or easily angered? How many of you get easily angered? Raise your hand. Okay, one is this, some honest people there. Easily pleased in the sense like, okay, someone, if someone said bad and then later they said, oh, I'm so sorry, please forgive. And then you say, okay, it's okay. We are humans. We make mistakes. That's fine. Let's patch up. It's a nice quality, but it should not be abused either. It should not be, okay, one mistake and then one sorry, and then mistake and then sorry, and mistake and sorry. That's not very healthy. Okay, let's see. Who would like to read? Was not read? Please raise your electronic hand. Yes, Navya, Ishan.
Lord Brahma also advised them that Lord Shiva is so powerful that by his anger, all the planets and their chief controllers can be destroyed immediately. Also, he said that Lord Shiva was especially sorry because he had recently lost his dear wife and was also very much afflicted by the unkind words of Daksha. Under the circumstances, Lord Brahma suggested it would behoove them to go at once and beg his pardon.
Lord Brahma said that no one, not even himself, Indra, all the members assembled in the sacrificial arena, or all the sages, could know how powerful Lord Shiva is. Under the circumstances, who would dare to commit an offense at his lotus feet?
So, after instructing the demigod, the Pittas, Lord Brahma took them with him and left. So they all went where? The abode of Lord Shiva, which is Kailash. Have you dealt something similar in your life where we made a mistake and your mom, dad, teacher said, why don't you ask sorry to that person? Maybe it was your mistake too, right? Has anyone, we don't have to go into specifics, but something similar, right? You apologize later upon the request of your superiors. Anyone? Raise your hand if you have done that or close. Is it a good idea? What do you think? Is it a good idea here, or is it, if we were in their shoes, if we would like to do that? Is it easy to beg for forgiveness? What stops us? Let's talk about it. What stops us? You can please, and others, those who are cameras are off, so please, I request also to engage. Type in the chat box, raise your hand. You have all the options. You are also part of the class. What stops us from forgiveness, from asking for forgiveness? Forget about whose mistake it is, right? What stops us? Yes, let's talk a little bit. Ishan, then Navya, then Vinita.
Pride is usually what stops us, and also the fact that most people aren't willing to admit to the other person that they made a mistake because of their ego.
That was a lot of words, good words. Pride and lack of humility to admit their own wrong, right? Most people, what they, even if they have done wrong, what they may end up doing, either they'll hide their mistake, or they'll justify their mistake, or they'll prove how they were wrong. Daksha was doing all that. He was proving how he's right, right? How did he prove that he's right? Who recalls the story? He was trying to prove how he's right by, who knows the answer? Is everyone typing? Okay, a little bit tough question, but not too hard. Daksha was proving that he is right in getting angry upon Shiva in the very beginning by what action of his? Hmm? Mm, is everyone following my question? Are you on? How was he? How can we say that Daksha was trying to prove that he is right? What did he do? Avni, you know? Who knows the answer? Ishan tried, but it's close, not very close. By speaking to general public, oh, I'm going to tell you the conduct of good behavior. And by the way, I'm not envious. You remember that? I'm just telling you moral etiquette. And then he started, blaspheming Shiva like anything. He's speaking is as if he's telling moral etiquette, but actually he was envious. And what was he trying to do? He was trying to justify. So, so back to forgiveness. Why is it hard? Pride, ego, not willing to not willing to admit mistakes, lack of humility. What else? Anything else? Yes, Vinita?
I was thinking like shame, like if they feel ashamed of what they've done, they might be too embarrassed to even admit it and apologize for it.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone will know I did this mistake, right? That fear, that guilt, that shame, right? So it's hard to admit our mistakes, right? Okay. How many of us have admitted our mistake in the past? I'm not going in the specific. Any mistake, small or big. Now, honestly, introspect. Just think about that. What's on your mind? Was it helpful to admit it, or you felt bad after admitting, or you felt relieved, or kind of a little bit, free after admitting? Or you felt, oh, I should have not done that. Why did I did that? Number one, or you felt relieved. Okay, I was honest. I'm not God. I'm not perfect. See, all of you are saying two, right? Most of you are saying two. You felt relieved. You felt stress free, right? See, we are not God. We are not, to mistake proof. Will we make mistake? Have we made mistakes in the past? Yes. Do we make in the present? Yes. Will we do in the future? Yes. I mean, we should not be intentional about it, but knowingly, unknowingly, we'll end up doing mistakes because no one is perfect, and to err is human, right? We end up doing mistakes, but it's not wrong to make mistakes, but as long as they're accidental, as long as they're not planned, right? How many of you make a mistake in the exam, and right after the exam, you realize, oh my God, I made a mistake. I should have done that. Has anyone felt that? Just after you get out of the examination hall, you realize, oh my God, I did the mistake there. See, it happens to us. Life is also an examination hall, is it not? Right? But the honest people, they admit the mistake. It's okay. And you have experienced that yourself, that how relieved and stress-free you feel. So it's a good idea, but not easy idea, right? The mind creates a lot of obstacles. But one good thing here, they all heard Lord Brahma and they went to Lord Shiva. Why? To beg for forgiveness. Yes, who has not read? Raise your hand if you would like to read. So the abode of Lord Shiva is explained here, the mountains, the jewels, etc. Many waterfalls, beautiful descriptions of the trees and Kailashas. Many beautiful, vivid description of the trees, mangoes, and so you can read that, and different animals, deer, rakshasas, etc. And then there is a small lake, Alaknanda, in which Sati used to take bath, and which is very auspicious. So the demigod saw the wonderful, beautiful region of known as Alaka, and full of fragrance, very nice fragrance, and the two rivers Nanda and Alakananda. These are the two rivers are sanctified by the dust of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda. And this is the river Alaknanda, which later becomes Ganga. So all this is description about the Kailash. So we'll skip that little bit. If you want to read, you can read that later. Okay, yes, Athar, 35.
The demigod saw Lord Shiva situated in his perfection as the master of the senses, knowledge, furtive activities, and the path of achieving perfection. He was the friend of the entire world, and by virtue of his full affection for everyone, he was very auspicious.
So the word Shiva means auspicious. So Lord Shiva was seated there. Where? Where is this? Where is this conversation happening now? Where are they now? In Kailash. And the beautiful description of Kailash was shared in almost 10 verses. He is there with other saintly people like Kuvera, the four Kumaras, and other liberated souls. Lord Shiva is always with devotees doing Bhagavad Katha. On his hair, he has a half moon also, right? He's called Chandra. What's that? He has a half moon on his head, and then there is description of Virasana. He was sitting in the Virasana. So what is Virasana? He placed his left leg was placed on the right thigh, and his left hand was placed on the left thigh. So the right hand on the held the Rudraksha beads. So he was chanting in the Virasana. All the sages, demigods headed by Indra, so all of them headed by Indra offered their respects to Lord Shiva. So when we approach a great personality, the first thing we do is offer respects, pranam. Lord Shiva was dressed in saffron and absorbed in trance, and thus appearing to be the foremost of all the sages. Next was not read. So they all offered respects. Anyone who's not read? Text 42. Okay, Vinita, go ahead. And then Mishti will read after this.
Hare Krishna. Lord Brahma said, "My dear Lord Shiva, I know that you are the controller of the entire material manifestation and the combination father and mother of the cosmic manifestation, and the supreme Brahman beyond the cosmic manifestation as well. I know you in that way." Hare Krishna.
Mhm. Lord Brahma, who's the head of all the group which has come to Kailash, different demigods have come, different priests have come, different other members of Daksha's team have come, but the elder one is speaking that you are so noble, you are so great. The supreme Brahman beyond this cosmic manifestation. So Lord Shiva is not ordinary personality. You create the cosmic manifestation, maintain and annihilate it by expansion of your personality. Like a spider creates and maintains and spins on up its web. So they're glorifying basically Lord Shiva's. So it's a great lesson when we go to a great personality or the deities. What is the first thing we do? We have learned that, like entering the temple. Do you remember the etiquette? Who all remember? What's the sequence? Entering the temple, you remember? Let's say you get down from your car, your parents, you go to with your parents to the temple. What are the steps we do? First, if we have touched our, shoes, etc., we should wash our hands, right? So that if we are using our hands to put our footwear, we can avoid that if sometimes, but sometimes when we may have to touch, tie the laces, etc., or untie the laces. So we must wash hand before going to the temple. Then we put our shoes off. If there's a bell, or we ring the bell if we knock, which is a sign of like a kind of entering Krishna's premises, right? Krishna's house. And then we offered the pranams, right? As the Brahma and other demigods are doing. And then we offer pranam to Prabhupada and then to the deities. And then what? After pranam, we offer some mantras to glorify. And that's what we see here also. Lord Brahma is and other demigods, etc. They are glorifying. So this etiquette applies to Krishna and applies to his great devotees also, like Shiva. Okay, so we have pretty much. Okay, let's quickly do this chapter. Just a few verses left. So they all offered respects and then pranams to Lord Shiva. Which verse you read, Vinita, just now?
Hare Krishna, I just read 42.
42. Okay. I read the 43. So all these are now glorifications. Devotees who have fully dedicated their lives unto the lotus feet certainly observe your presence as Paramatma in each and every beings, such they do not differentiate one living being in another. Such persons treat everyone equally. 518, you remember? Vidya Vinay Sampanne. They never become overwhelmed by anger like animals. Wow. Animals become overwhelmed with anger, but these days humans are more angry than the animals. So again, this is a glorification of Lord Shiva, and that was a title of this chapter also, right? Brahma satisfies Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is one who is easily pleased. We can learn that lesson also. We should not keep, hatred, vengeance, even if someone committed mistake, even if someone said a mistake, should we keep that for months and years? And especially if the person is open to accepting their mistake. Hmm? What do you think? Should we say, no, 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 I don't want to talk to you. I would never talk to you. You did this mistake. Now you and in your life, I in my life, will keep a separate distance. Is that a good idea? Ishan saying not a good idea. Yeah, especially if the person acknowledges, accepts, and is remorseful and is repentant about their mistake. I mean, if we are not willing to forgive others for their mistake, then how do we expect God to forgive us for our mistakes? Or how do we expect someone else to forgive us for our mistakes? We see Lord Shiva here. He's easily pleased. Lord Brahma came. They're trying to patch up. Now Lord Shiva's wife is dead. It's a big thing. It's not just a small incident. Sati is dead. The dear wife of Lord Shiva is dead. Hmm. But still, Lord Brahma and others have come and they are repentant about all that has happened. Hmm. And therefore they're saying, please show your mercy and compassion towards those who are bewildered by the illusion. You are beyond all this. You are beyond the modes. You are beyond illusion, right? Please forgive them. Please be compassionate. Please be merciful. See, again and again, Lord Brahma is glorifying and requesting Lord Shiva to be kind and merciful. Now you can do the needful and take your rightful share, right? The priest did not deliver your share, and therefore you destroyed everything, and the sacrifice is unfinished. So it's not yet complete, in short, right? Okay, Mishti, you want to read Ethereal? Mishti?
Text 51.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My dear Lord, by your mercy, the performer of the sacrifice, King Daksha, may get back his life, Bhaga may get back his eyes, Brigu his mustache, and Pusha his teeth.
Mm. So these were the main characters in Daksha's team. And what has happened? So Daksha lost his, this could be an interesting thing. Daksha lost his head, in short, his life. Bhaga, his eyes. Brigu, mustache, and Pusha, his teeth. So four key people and what all they lost. Different things. Daksha, what did he lose? The whole head. Brigu, Brigu, teeth. No, not teeth. That was Pusha. What did Brigu lose? That was Bhaga, his eyes. Bhaga lost his eyes. And Brigu, mustache. Interesting. Okay, now you will remember. Hmm. So basically, Brahma is saying, please give them, they can get back all of this. You are an expert dental surgeon, you are expert head surgeon, mustache surgeon, I don't know, an eye surgeon. You can do you can perform all kinds of surgery, right? You may have heard of eye replacement. I don't know if eye replacement happens or teeth replacement, I think it happens, right? But head replacement, have you heard of that? Like kidney replacement, yes, we have heard of that. Maybe finger or artificial, limbs, etc. People put that. But head, no. But Lord Shiva did that surgery. Head replacement, we'll see. So by your mercy, they can all get back their broken parts. O destroyer of the sacrifice, please take your portion and let the sacrifice be completed by your grace. And this completes the chapter, and we'll see what happens in the next chapter next time. So the theme of this chapter, let's take some key takeaways. Please type in something struck you. What's your take-home message for this from this chapter, from this story today? Please type in one thing, and then we'll do a one quick exercise, and then we'll wrap up by 12 or 12 Eastern. Everyone type in one thing which struck you, one take-home message, one thing you are taking home. Don't be prideful, okay? Always apologize your mistakes and not think about the ego and pride, okay? Admitting and accepting our mistake without pride, very nice. Offending devotees cause severe consequences, excellent. Well, will never be happy. Krishna will not be happy with such a person. All the austerity will be in waste. Don't be scared to admit mistakes. Yes, you all shared from your experience that when you admitted, although it was not very comfortable, but you all felt relieved and happy. And guess if we would have lied, oh no, no, I didn't commit mistake. Maybe, oh no, 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 Avani made that mistake. When let's say I cooked something and the salt was missing, and I say, oh, Avani cooked the dal today and she forgot the salt. Rather than admitting, oh, it was me who made that mistake, right? It takes courage. It's setting up a culture. Be humble, apologize, okay? And don't take offenses so seriously. It's okay. We learn, we make mistakes, we forgive, and learn to forgive and forget. Don't keep things to heart for years and decades and months. Okay, now I have a quick exercise for all of you. It's an open book exercise. You can use any books, you can primarily Bhagavad Gita, you can use help from parents also, but don't use AI. I know you are very advanced technologically, but don't ask ChatGPT or any other such platform. Okay, what is the exercise? It's very fairly simple. These are 21 verses of the Bhagavad Gita, which you're all trying to recite and memorize. Okay? What you have to do, make a Word doc, Google Doc, Word doc, and you have to write one or two lines. What is that verse trying to tell? What is that verse? This is like translation, but sometimes a layman may not be able to understand this, right? What is the teaching? What is the understanding? What is the lesson for us? If you're trying to explain this to first time to a person who has never heard of Gita, and you say, text 1.1 is Dhritarashtra Uvacha, so Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjay, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? Right? They'll not get anything if they have no context about what is Gita, what is Dhritarashtra, etc. So think about you're explaining this to a layman. One is a little bit hard. Let's start with two. Okay. So if you are explaining this to a 5-year or like a fifth grader or to a layman with no knowledge, in one or two sentences, you have to paraphrase this. Okay. Does it make sense? Or you have to tell the key lesson. And you can use the book, but don't take as it is from the book. You can't just like rewrite this as yours. Okay. Now I request in the next take 2-3 minutes, write the in one or two lines, maybe 20 words at max, about 20-25 words at max, in one or two lines. What is this verse trying to tell us? What is the essence of this verse? Are you all following the question? You can use the translation, you can use word to word, you can use the purport for reference, for better understanding. You can discuss with friends, family, relatives. Don't use AI, right? Use your, intelligence. Okay? Is my question making sense? What are we trying to do? I would like to see all of you do this for 2.14 now in the next 2-3 minutes. It should not take a lot of time. So start typing, start. Is everyone following the question? That's whenever you're done, you can put that in the chat box. And this is the translation in case you were. For 2.14, we are doing it. I put the translation. You have to write that in like 1 or 2. So what is this verse trying to tell us? And sometimes the message may be quite deep, right? You may need to use the purport, etc. But this one is a little bit easier one to do. It's talking about what's a if it one word theme here. Tolerance, right? Equilibrium, tolerance, equipoised, right? That's the idea. To tolerate up and down, heat and cold, summer and winter. Okay. Ishan has written all emotions are temporary and you must learn to tolerate these emotions. Okay. Vinita is writing to keep a steady mind in times of happiness and distress because they come and go like the season. Okay, very good. Ravani is saying that we have to learn how to be tolerant in the change, tolerant of the many changes in our life. Very good. Happiness, distress, hard times will come and go. The analogies of the seasons come and go. One must not be bothered. I think you are all very, very scholars. This is excellent. This is exactly what I was on my mind. So now what's the assignment? The assignment is you will do it for 21 verses. Is it easy? See, you took practically 2 minutes or 3 minutes to do for one, right? Will you all do it? It will really help you to understand. So you're not just memorizing the verse, you know what is that verse telling you. Okay? Will everyone do it? So you'll make a Word document, right? Like 1.1, this is the meaning. 2.14, this is. If you feel stuck, don't worry. Feel free to ask me. I'm there for your support. But don't use AI. Use books. Use parents. Use teachers. Use friends. Don't use AI. AI will give you, AI can give you in like 1 second. We can do that. But you will not get the understanding if you do that. After you do it, that's a separate thing. But you do it. I want to see your work, not AI work, right? I can also ask ChatGPT and get the answers. Okay? Will everyone do it? Say yes or thumbs up. Is it interesting? Hmm? You will like it. Trust me. You'll like it. It's very thought-provoking. Okay, my dear friends, it's 12:01, so we'll pause here. And next Sunday, I'll be back. So we will study what happens after Lord Shiva was pleased. And if you could do this by next Sunday, you have a full week. That will be great. Don't do everything at once because it needs some good thought, right? Try to do like 5 at a time. Do 5 so you don't feel like overwhelmed also. Do 5 and then you can do another 5, another 6, and 3, 4 sessions. You can spend 10 minutes each and you'll be done. Okay? I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Bye. Hari Bol.